You stopping them from coming in. That's why I say destruction of the youth. Scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you devour widows' houses, and for a pretense make long prayer. Pretending, making long prayers. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation. Woe unto you, destruction to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites. So they go into widows' houses and to pretend like they so holier than thou, having these long prayers. Got these long, they used to have robes, man, that went all the way out. Tails went out. Like women have sometimes, like those wedding dresses, so them priests had long tails went out. So you had to walk way far behind them, because you wouldn't want to walk on their garment. All these things of that nature. So they're going to have a greater damnation. So woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, verse 15, hypocrites! For you compare sea and land to make one proselyte, and when he is made, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourself. So you ruin him. Get one cat to come in, and you ruin them. They ruin them because what do? As the leader is, so are their followers. Some of you that are leading, some of your followers are worse than you. They worse than you, and you ain't checking them to make sure that they are being humble. And they're not prideful. I mean, come on, ain't nobody, most I say he hate a poor man that's prideful. I don't know no Israelites that have that kind of money on their own that ain't under orders, I might say. That's why he call you hypocrites. You gotta change, you gotta repent. You gotta follow what it's saying to get out of this spirit. Because Most High loves his people. He loved Jacob. If you don't love Jacob, you just setting everybody up to go to hell. If you're a cult, you all by yourself, nobody can deal with nobody but you, that's a cult. That's why they call us cults, because you have those spirits. I mean, you're saying it yourself. You hear it being said. That's wrong. That's wrong. We're a nation. We might have different camps within our nation, but we're a nation of people. That's first and foremost what the Most. They say, I love Jacob. We're people that he loved. He loved us. But we don't love each other. We find all the fault in each other. I'm not talking about correction to make you better. Like I said, esteem others more than thyself. We talking about just hating on each other, haterism. For what? You ain't got nothing, they don't have nothing, so what you hating on? You know what I mean? I mean, it's like, I see a lot of love even in people that's poorer than all of us. Have more love and care for each other. Anytime they'll say, well, no, I don't want to get some, let somebody else get some. When an average person be getting as much as they can get. You say, get much as you want, they be trying to get everything. They ain't thinking about nobody else but themselves. That's the world that you live in. You ain't thinking about nobody else. But the poor, they think about the next poor person. I ain't seen too many times where a poor person didn't look out for another poor person. Or they can take everything and they make sure they leave something for someone else. You have those that are, selfish here and there, but the majority of the people, they look out, they get something, and they go. They're not trying to get everything, take everything, I'll just take all this, and let me give it all to me. Now I'll take it, I'll have it all for myself. No, they're not like that, but that's how the world is. People of the world are. That's why you at war with the Most High. You're the enemy of the Most High. Because you don't operate right. Now, these are the Pharisees right here that say, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you compare sea and land to make one proselyte. And when ye have made him, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves. Wow. Woe unto you, destruction unto you, ye blind guides, which say, whosoever shall swear by the temple, it is nothing. But whosoever shall swear by the gold of the temple, it is a devil. Yeah. Looking to get all you can get. Ye fools and blind, for whether is greater, the gold or the temple that sanctifies the gold? Say, what's greater, the gold that's in the temple or the temple that sanctifies the gold? And whosoever shall swear by the altar, it is nothing. But whosoever swears by the gift that is upon it, he is guilty. The things that's on the altar, you're going to be guilty. Ye fools and blind, for whether is greater, the gift or the altar that sanctifieth the gift? Whoso therefore shall swear by the altar, swear by it, and by all things thereon. That's on the altar. And whoso shall swear by the temple, sweareth by it, and by him that dwelleth therein. And he that shall swear by heaven, sweareth by the throne of the Most High, and by him that sitteth thereon. You swearing by heaven, you swearing by through the Most High. You don't want to sit on the throne. Who's woe unto you, destruction unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites. I mean, you contrary to the laws of the Most High. You contrary to the Most High. For you pay tithe and mint, and arise and come in and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. See? These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone. See, the weightier matters, they're not concerned with. So ye blind guides, which strain at a gnat and swallow a camel. You hear that? You blind guides, you blind leaders, you strain at a gnat, yet you swallow a whole camel, he said. You all right on the conference call? What? I mean, a gnat is so small, but they strain at a gnat, but they swallow a camel. They looking at whatever little bit they can nitpick to find fault in you, and not looking at the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. That mercy really got to be looked at too. Mercy is not getting something that you do deserve. Here's going to give you every means, way, shape, and form that they can give you something. Ain't no mercy. They're going to give it to you. Mercy. Not getting something that you do deserve. See, sometimes I'm going to show you an example. He didn't all the time give a judgment. He gave them mercy. He didn't all the time beat them down and just, bring forth what the law said. Because a lot of times they didn't bring forth the true ethics of the law to them. Like the woman that she said she committed adultery. But where was the man that she committed adultery with? They bring him. He smote on the ground, said, "He without sin cast the first stone." Why do you like to say that? For whatever wickedness that you're doing. If it's about you, just repent. Repent and stop doing it. Come out of it. You know you're doing it, you're doing it. Just confess it and go on to the Most High and ask for forgiveness and stop doing it. There's the worst thing gonna happen to you than what you're dealing with. You see, they were so technical, trying to just like you look at, when you start being so technical, all the time you're trying to find, like, even with me, they try to find something they can find. It's all usually carnal. It's not about what I'm teaching. It's usually about something of what I'm wearing or something, how my hand is coming together. I talk with my hands, or I do like this. Somebody took the time to wait until I'm getting ready to put my hands together like this. to make a fist or whatever, I'm talking, whatever I'm doing, like, yeah, man, I'm doing whatever I'm doing. They wait till I get right here and say, oh, yeah, see, that's the Illuminati right there. See how they catch it right, they caught it, stopped it right there as I did like this and say, oh, I'm dealing with the Illuminati. Get the hell out of here, man. You do better than that. Come on. It's crazy. But that's how the spirit of the Pharisees, they're nitpicking. You blind guys would strain at a gnat and swallow a camel. I want to hear that, man. Anybody know me better? They know me better than that, man. But that's just how technical they were and how some of our people are today. Looking at anything to find fault in. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees. And it's mainly against us, we the Hebrew Israelites. Nothing against all these mega church so-called leaders that's leading our people to hell. Like I say, get one, and they make him twofold the more proselyte that's going to be sent to hell than themselves. Because the people that's following these leaders are worse than the leaders. A lot of the leaders, they're worse than them. Listen. Woe unto you, verse 25, scribes and Pharisees, destruction unto you. I mean, you can't get love and happiness and they gonna be seeing salvation. They say, woe, destruction unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites. For ye make the outside of the cup of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess. You make it look on the good on the outside, but on the inside, when the book is closed, you're doing all kind of madness. That's what he's saying. Thou blind Pharisee, cleanse first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside of them may be clean also. Clean yourself inside out. Clean yourself inside, so the outside, you got the outside looking good, but inside, you full of all kind of bull crap. Doing all kind of things contrary to the laws of the Most High. That's why I say observe what they say, but don't do as they do. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye are like unto whited sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones and of all uncleanness. Call them, that's the sepulchres, that's the graveyards. Tombs of the graveyards. He said they full of dead men's bones, because them dead men's bones would be that they have died, and here it is, you're the same ones that had them put to death. Israel. They had them put to death. Same spirits. Full of dead men's bones, because right by at the time he's speaking, their skin is gone to the worms, and all that's there is bones. That's why I say dead men bones. The prophets of old, they put to death. That's what he's saying. And all uncleanness. Even so, ye also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within ye are full of hypocrisy and iniquity. See, when that book is closed, he said, hey man, you full of sin, hypocrisy and iniquity, wickedness. You full of nothing but things that are doing things that are contrary to what you're saying. And a lot of you are like that. Then when you be busted, you want to say, oh, forgive me. You just see it on TV, internet, everywhere. Want everybody to feel sorry for you. That's why you got to be right. You got to do what's right. It's being written in the books. When the books are opened, then the judgment gonna come. Hope you're ready for it. Hope you're prepared for it. It says, verse 29, woe, destruction unto you. You hear this? You can say this over and over and over again. Woe, destruction unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, because ye build the tombs of the prophets and garnish the sepulchres of the righteous. And say, if we had been in the days of our fathers, we'd been in the days of our forefathers, we would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets. Wherefore ye be witnesses unto yourselves that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets. See that? They the children of them that killed the prophets. That same spirit. Fill ye up then the measure of your fathers. So you're going to do the same thing your forefathers done. That's why you against him. That's why they were against the Mashiach Yahushua. Ye serpents, he called serpents. Ye generation of vipers, poisonous snakes. How can you escape the damnation of hell? How can they escape the damnation of hell when they come on this earth? They're going to see it. Listen. Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them ye shall kill and crucify. It's talking to Israelites. Say some of them going to kill and crucify, and some of them shall ye scourge in your synagogues, and persecute them from city to city, that upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth, from the blood of righteous Abel, wicked Israelites. They shed the blood of righteous Abel. You know who did that? Cain. Unto the blood of Zachariah, son of Barachias, whom ye slew between the temple and the altar. Verily I say unto you, all these things shall come upon this generation. They're going to be held accountable. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets, Israelites that killed the prophets and stoned them, shall send unto you thee. How often would I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings, and ye would not. See, they prevented it. He said, I would have gathered the children together. As a chicken, you know, and I seen you see the chicken, they was rolling, all the little chicks behind them, walking behind them on Facebook, it was right there. Went straight across the cars was coming. It was like cars going and led them chickens straight across the highway. It was all following. So he just put us under his wings. Gather us together, put us under his wings. He said, but we would not. Behold, your house is left unto you desolate. For I say unto you, ye shall not see me henceforth, till ye shall say, blessed is he that cometh by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua. In the name of the Most High, by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua. The name of the anointed Savior. Look at Luke 11. Oh yeah, we're going in on these Pharisees. Luke 11 and 39. Well, I'll start at 37. And as he spake, a certain Pharisee besought him to dine with him. And he went in and sat down to meat. And when the Pharisee saw it, he marveled that he had not first washed before dinner. Remember, that's a tradition of men. And the other one said unto him, now do ye Pharisees make clean the outside of the cup and the platter, but your inward part is full of ravening and wickedness. Told him, hey, inside, man, you full of wickedness. Ye fools, did not he that made that which is without make that which is within also? Did he make what's inside as he made what's outside also? But rather give alms of such things as ye have, and behold, all things are clean unto you. Giving, everything is clean unto them. But woe unto you, destruction unto you, Pharisees, for ye tie mint and rue and all manner of herbs, and pass over judgment, and the love of the Most High, the laws of the Most High. These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone. Partial in the law. Woe unto you, Pharisees, For you love the uppermost seats in the synagogues and greetings in the market